Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some, you gotta fix the fucking tags, cause it's Twitch. Us! Holly! I saw and therefore listened to your message, last night after the stream, but it was a lovely message and I loved it. It was sweet as hell. Why am I putting little cat into the tags? That's not it. Little Big Planet. Give me a second here. Uh, oh my god. Everything is scuffed. Everything is scuffed forever. Zooms around town in a Matchbox car convertible with that cute elf from down by the brook. Love it. How you doing? I mean, I know broadly how you're doing, but you know, like more granularly. That's not how that word should sound. That's not the sound of that word. I'm sorry, by the way. My voice is kind of fucked. I understand. Um, I did a lot of recording on my last 2 days off, and then work has been super busy because it's the end of the year, and basically I've kind of just scoured my throat. It's fun. I hate it. I hate it so much, but it do be what it do be. What are we doing? What's recommended for us? I want to play, a couple of. I love that you're back to doing great. I love that you're like back home. A problem occurred when attempting to connect to the LittleBigPlanet servers. Well, fuck. It's gonna be one of those nights, is it? I see how it is. That makes me happy though, Holly. It's such a, it's just such a ray of sunlight in my life, and I love it. Hirunda! Wonderful to see you. Bippity bap, bada boop da boop. Wait, I thought there was a problem that occurred when we connected to the servers, and now we're connected to the servers. This is a Sir Oculus level. He did the Peen level last week, but this seems more exciting. Also, there's a Skelly here. I see the Skelly. I don't know how I feel about it. Like the look though. This is quite fancy. Hidunda, how you doing? Is the end of the year treating you well? What is the... There's like vocal going on in the background, and it's kind of freaking me out. What? Yo, Soroculus, what? What is this? You can't be... You can't be leaving a thing. Oh no! Oh gosh, Hidunda, are you okay? The only thing I want thickening is your soup broth. That I'm assuming that you're gonna make into like a... I don't know, like a stew? Lols. I mean, this is all very pretty though. I don't know if this is if this is like a level or if this is just an eye candy level, but it's real nice. We can't seem to go in that back layer though. And I want to get up there because I want to go on the rooftops. Yo, look at that building though. The MRI was not pleasant, but I had to do one because my checkup didn't show a fracture on the new x-rays. What? Do you have like a ghost fracture? Are you haunted by broken bones? Oh, Floppable, lovely to see you. Hopefully that you're well. Hopefully you don't have any ghost fractures. I had an MRI once, and that's how I found out I'm claustrophobic. I hate that. Oh my god, that sounds awful. Kronos, lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. Everybody's just dropping in. As a note, it is an after-hours stream, so if anybody does need to say fuck, you can do it. Alice? Oh, you're just all here. This is the nicest way to end the year. I love it. I'm very happy. Today was a long day, and I'm just, this is the best way I could possibly end it. The day. Yeah, I realize that that might sound otherwise, but you can't not be giving me a checkpoint. And by checkpoint, I mean a scoreboard. Uh, the permitted term was categorized as misogyny? Cunt? Wait. Oh, cunt, yeah. Cunt, yeah, okay. To be fair, the doc I saw at the ER when I got injured had to consult with others, and the fracture that showed up was subtle, so I don't know. Bezos, you wanker, I'm Australian. That makes it okay. That makes cunt okay. Struth! Kronos, you're gonna be working overtime today. And I love and or hate that. What is going on with this level? Why is there... Is that Laura Palmer? Did Oculus, Did Oculus put, Laura Palmer in this level? That's not, Wait, is that his... Oh gosh, How could I forget this name? No fudge. He's named after the dude in Little Big Planet karting with the giant eyeball. I mod a few streams and it's never not hilarious when Automods up to hijinks. This is true. Automod get into clowning is always a mood. Scroll up. What did I miss, Alice? Hopefully nothing severe. I was gonna take blood samples, but then I realized I was meant to fast for 12 hours and I eat at 1 a.m. Oh, that's not great. I don't like that at all. So does that mean that... Wait, that wasn't the guy... That wasn't the creator that I thought it was. That was somebody completely different. Go me. Go me, I guess. Okay, so like it didn't screw up your schedule too much. You can still get them the next day. Why have the servers gotta suck? I feel like they do this every week now, and it makes me very sad. Tower of Mud. I mean, if they've got like Puddle of Mud playing in Tower of Mud, that might be cool. I haven't heard Puddle of Mud spelled with 2 D's in forever and a day. I don't like getting blood... Well, I don't... No, I don't like getting blood drawn. Last time I had to have blood taken when they were doing my actual blood work, not the partial blood work. They took out so much fucking blood. Like, just way more blood than I felt like I was really capable of giving up. It seemed like it was going to be a problem. Wait, Puddle of Mud is putting out Christian rock? That's fucking hilarious. I didn't pass out or anything, and like I didn't go numb, but it was like a fucking horse syringe worth of blood. That's too much. I'm probably gonna have to get blood work done in January. I don't know. I gotta go. Oh, Jars of Clay was always Christian rock, and we're always not good. I don't remember if Puddle of Mud was good or not, but Jars of Clay, they were pretty pants. Oh God, my throat. I hate it. Really though, like cool as people, even if their music is pants. No shit. That's, you know what? That's honestly really cool. And I'm glad to be schooled on that. Because that's not what I expected. Oh, Hidunda, please, by all means, uh, get into polyamory, the magical simulator, by all means. Us! Anna! How you doing? I am not too cool for school. I have never been too cool for school. I was a school kid. I was all about schoolhouse rock. I learned that 3 was the magic number, and I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. And conjunction junction, what's your fucking function? Learning how to do conjunctions, that's what it is. Oh, these servers though, they make me so sad. Um, oh, my partner and I watch Pokemon Concierge. The new wait, what? I of all the things that you could like crossbreed a Pokemon with, like why would it be a concierge? We've already got Gregory Horror Show. We don't need a weird monster thing running a hotel for weird monsters. It's already sewn up. Ooh, stop motion though. Oh, Anna, no, it's I mean, yes, also that, but this game's servers have been pretty crap for a long time. They're not really well maintained by the company. Now, to be fair, slightly, uh, the game's servers have been online for 15 years. So, I do appreciate the fact that they still exist, but they could use a little bit of sprucing. It does make me sad though, because like all my archive work is Saki and Hive. Oh my God, everybody's here tonight. Did you know? Did you all plan this because I had a shite day? Is that like? Did you do this for me? Because I really appreciate it. I'll tell you what. Also, the only spruce that's worth a Tinker's Dam is spruce beer flavored Orange Crush, which is not orange, but it's made by the Orange Crush company. I mean, I didn't think that you did, but like it really is appreciated because this was a long, long day. Holly, you got a life, and I'm glad you got one. I don't want you to worry a single bit about not being able to drop in sometimes. I know you're there. I know that you're alive, and I know that you're happy. That's the important thing to me. But it is nice to have all y'all here tonight. These are spikes. I don't know about that. I do need to be remembering to drink more water tonight, though. Because it's, I can already hear the frizzle fry in my voice, and that's not wonderful. I decided that I'm calling my lady friend the Little Elf. Aren't elfses already kind of little? Aren't they teeny tiny? I know, like, you probably didn't know this, but Elrond is got, like, flats. Elrond's there wearing flats in his slippers. Trying to be all big and imposing, it don't work. We all know he's Hugo Weaving. Oh, for God's sakes. I love this lag. I love it just to death. If I ever get to do that, like, if I ever get to do that pseudo stream level, which I really would like to do, it's just something that I expect to be a lot of work. I really want to get the fake lag effect going, because I think that would be hilarious. Ooh, Kronos, you might be right. Because I would be shocked if this is not a deep thermal level. Imagining Elrond having to use force perspective to make it seem like he's not 3 inches tall. I love it. I had my friend's little brother, the one that I won the Jester's cap off of, like way back when. Um, he'd made his own little movie when he was a kid, like probably like 16 years old, because me and my friend, we were graduating high school at that time, and it was called Hicks, and uh, it was a horror movie about mutated hillbillies. They got mutated by drinking beer, but there was a forced perspective shot where they were all pushing a giant beer can, and so somebody was like holding the beer can in front of the camera, and then they were standing like half a football field away and miming pushing. I gotta admit, for like a 16-year-old kid with a camcorder in 1996, that was pretty good, actually. Elrond's standing on a box like Charlotta at the beginning of matches against her in GBFVR. Ground Blue Fantasy Virtual Reality just seems like a lot. I'm glad that they took it well, Holly. I'm glad at least your siblings took it well. Even if your sis is being a little bit fucky about the name. Oh my gosh. This loading is absurd. We might just have to spend... I mean, I was thinking about spending a chunk of time in create mode anyways, but we might have to spend a chunk of time in create mode. If they're not going to give us anything. Apparently my skin is incredible now, according to my brother. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, Chronos, seeing as I failed to make team picks for the last two levels I put out, and they were actually like pushing the envelope for me, I don't think anything I make tonight is going to be a team pick. Unless they just want to throw me a bone. Oh, I was thinking, tell me how terrible an idea this is, because I feel like it's a really terrible idea, but also I feel like it's snarky and funny, and that is very much my idiom. Do you think I should message the that jackass and ask him what his pronouns are? Because I'm gonna be making a video and I'll be discussing. Well, I don't know if he's a him, but I'm guessing quite strongly he's a him. But I'm gonna be making a video and I will be discussing them. And you know, it would be best to get their pronouns right. So, do you think I should be in touch? Do you think I should be like, yo, excuse me, what pronouns do you go by? I think it would be hilarious, but I don't know. I think a lot of things are hilarious. I'd like to see a status update on the level. I mean, I could show you any of the new comments on it. Some of the comments are really nice. Some of the comments I really appreciated. The jackass did glitch the top score in, of course. I kind of figured he had, but I hadn't checked until recently. This level's not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna bounce it. Sorry, Tower of Mud. As I do not know this individual's pronouns, I'll play it safe and use they, them to refer to them, which is usually what I do. Honestly. Oh my god. Oh, that's the Christmas Fun Kit. I was like, what? Tower of Mud is not a perfect level. I mean, technically correct is the best correct. That is well established. I should just look up my own name. That would be way quicker. I went on a very 1950s date last night. The arcade bar we were going to was shut, so she took me to a sushi place and a local ice creamery. An ice creamery! And then she took me for a ride in her fancy car. That sounds fab, though. Alice says, listen to me, so according to Angry Gamerman on the internet, pronouns were created in California, which clearly must be true. Shaking my head, shaking my head, shaking my head. You Californians and foreign concepts like Czech pronouns. I know. What are we even thinking, us Californians? I've been to California exactly once, and it was just the airport. We are up to 671 levels. In what, 2 weeks? A little bit over 2 weeks? So that's like pretty good. 55 hearts, which is nice. I wonder how many people actually finished it. It's been played 870 times. It's been completed 343 times. How do you not complete this level? There is a road straight from the first point to get to the ending. I'm assuming that this car was not covered in ash. My car was generally like just full of ash. See, now this is the level that gets me. This is the comment that gets me. From White Rose, 1367. This level is silly. I'm fine with the gays, but everything else is silly. Okay, so the reason that I love this comment is because everything else in this level is like basic standard as nails platforming. There is nothing out of the ordinary about this level. It is super basic nuts and bolts. So if the gays are okay, but everything else in the level sucks, what is this kid even doing playing LBP? Like, that's the LBP experience. Are they saying they're fine with cis gays but not with gender? I don't know, honestly. Alice says me and Isu currently doing about the handshake meme of having two annoying transphobes annoying us. I mean, we're right there together, Alice. But like, would they even be? Yeah, maybe. Oh no, is it it's very LGB energy. I love it. And by love it, I mean I hate it. I wonder what their site is. See, I was wondering about the numbers, Anna. Let's see what their planet looks like. They got 2 levels. They've got a Spyro avatar. Good on them. They've got FNAF costumes. Okay. MSM question mark. I don't know. That doesn't sound like it's gonna be fun. Although their planet might not be loading because the servers are crummy. We've got a comment from Hirunda, which was a lovely comment. We got a comment from Mind Planet, which was very lovely. And a comment from Saki. Thank you so much, Saki. Wait, I thought, wait, Anna, I thought it was the 14 words. Is there also a 13 words? Like, most of the comments have been really nice. And I cannot complain about most of these. My sister is trans, 10 out of 10. Oh, I mean, it's like 100% understandable. Because you kind of get into the point where you have to. Yeah, so, okay, so Chronos, 14 words in this context is a reference to what it's the Ku Klux Klan's oath, right? Like, I think that's what it is. It's an oath? Or like a membership thing? It's a very specific phrase. Um, oh, is it a Hitler thing? Okay. I thought it was a KKK thing. Although it could be both, honestly. Definitely not biased. Smexy Dave says I'm definitely not biased, so... I thought the... Well, the 14 and the 88 is a different dog whistle, though, isn't it? Because isn't the 14 is the AH for Adolf Hitler, and the 88 is Hail Hitler? It's a KKK thing in as far as they started using it as a dog whistle. Gotcha. Wait, that would be 1888. Okay, never mind. You know what? 14 is the 14 words. 88 is Hell Hitler. I'm straight, but I don't hate you. Well, I feel like this kid. There's a specific reason for this particular comment. I think because when I did the framing device at the beginning of the level, and I showed screenshots of comments from the previous level, like from the train level, and this kid's comment was in one of those screenshots. I can't remember exactly what the comment was. It wasn't like a really terrible comment, but it was very much about the flags. It was like, please remove the flags or something like that. So I think that this kid is responding to the fact that they are in this level. Heart's in the right place. Maybe. I mean, like, if folks are gonna try, you know, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna at least be receptive to folks trying to do the right thing. We got a message, a comment from Yas Queen. Love the level, love to see good people sharing positivity and love with their levels, which was very nice. And then we've got this crummy one from Razor Supreme, which I haven't erased yet because I wanted to get footage of it, and I just forgot to erase it. I should erase it. I love the fact that he's like, okay, he calls me a Janny. It wasn't Hitler. The 18 words come from David Eden Lane, and I know what that is, but not posting that here, but it's shitty. I mean, I think we can, at the very least, we know what the 14 words are in reference to, and it's nothing good. But, like, dare I criticize the great overlord? So you phrase it with dare first, as though he's asking himself. Like, dare I? Ooh, I'm so naughty. Dare I criticize the great overlords? Got glared at by a coward yesterday. Oh, I hate the cowards. We're gonna dupe this comment. There's no reason to leave it up. And in fact, it'd be even funnier to take it down because we'll see if they come and make a new one. But yeah, that's the where the level is these days. I'm like honestly really happy with the response. It could have been, we could have gotten a lot more jackasses, and we didn't, so that was very nice. I'm surprised it picked up as many plays as it did. Was buying shoes and looked up to catch a woman glaring daggers at me, and she swapped a smile. Oh, I hate that. Fuck that noise. That's like just super gross. I don't think my idea, Kronos, about having the disappearing platforms, I don't think it's gonna work because it's too difficult to see the splashes. I mean, I think we could play around with cameras to make it a little bit easier, but I think ultimately it's probably not going to work. We could get Son Goku out of there. I I know it's goofy, but I like having the little Dragon Ball kid in the level. The old man I stared down in the grocery store today had the courage to maintain eye contact at least. I don't know, is that a small favor? I feel like that's a small favor. Let's get rid of the stuff I don't need anymore. This stuff can go away. Hidunda, if you're still, like, lurking, by the way, thank you again so much for walking us through the steps to get the, the kind of pseudo sine wave, or the modified sine wave pattern for the dragon, because it looks so nice in motion. I did my I did the end of the year recording, or the New Year's recording, and it really looked nice. Oh, Alice, what's up? Oh, yes, please do. Just so, like, we know to keep an eye out. But like, Cronus, you can't even see, really, the splatters. Wait, he gave you his actual name? Yeah! Yeah, why, though? That's really weird. Well, the idea was that the blocks would turn invisible, but you would be able to tell where the blocks were because of the spattering, like the water hitting them. He doesn't see himself as a stalker and sees this as just getting close. That's really gross. Have I tried adding a second one? I mean, I hadn't, but I could. It's still really hard to see. Like, I feel like it's an idea that could work, but maybe not in the format that I'm thinking of. And it might be best, honestly, just to kind of scrap that idea if I really want to get this out by, New Year's. Yes. And I think that's very much right. Like, if I did this in a darker level, without the waterfall in the background, then it would, conceivably, I'd need to work with the cameras to make sure that it's not completely unfair, but I think conceivably it could. He got in a fight with his Kiwi Farms chuds and some other Kiwi Farms losers. He's also a Kiwi Farms poster for meaningless shit. So the other Kiwi Farms guy doxed him, and he's now putting a sad story about how he's been doxed for putting trans when no, he got doxed because he got into a fight with other transphobic stalkers. So now he's given his real name to build a victim thing. This is some kind of jackass. I might keep this. I don't know. We'll leave that in the background. I mean, I don't know of any shrines that have waterfalls in them. Must be nice working so hard to be an awful person, I mean. Nice is a word that could be used, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure if it's the one that I would use, but yeah, it is definitely a word. Um, Hugh, Hewlett Fan, her? Wait, Hewlett Fan Herr. Is that like, are there supposed to be spaces in there, or Felix? I don't know anybody good named Felix. Oh, the RR part was a misclick. Oh, okay, so the main account's called Hewlett Fan, and then there's some other stuff. And he lives, gotcha. Let me just write that down. All right, what are we doing? We need a temple wall. Well, I mean, I've never met Felix the cat. Honestly, the only Felix that I know of is PewDiePie. So it kind of like poisons the well a little bit. What tile? Oh, not tile, but what colors do they use? I've never watched any of the Chapo stuff, so I only know of them by. Well, I've never watched PewDiePie stuff, but he had such a reputation. I don't really feel like I needed to. I should probably pull that up just a little bit. Chapos are really in that dirtbag leftist arena, so if that's your jam, might be cool. Not really, honestly. It's not something I go out of my way to engage with. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Anyway, honestly though, right? Anyway. I've officially found the big Dommy Mommy demon in I I mean I know what all those words mean, but I don't really know in context. I forgot to turn on the music. I apologize for that. Oh, okay. Is Carlock a Dommy Mommy? I mean, she is the hottest on account of being made out of magma and everything. But all of the fan art I've seen of her, she just looks like a goofball. I mean, not a goofball necessarily in a bad way, but definitely a goofball. She could be for fun. Fair enough. Okay, why are you not on the grid, though? See, I appreciate goofy sweethearts, honestly. I know that they may be overrepresented in media, but, like... It's still where I would like my... Why can I not talk tonight? Like, there's no talking. I have a type, so I had to lose Carlock to get the evil lady you get for doing a bad thing in Act 1. Is the bad thing, like, a lot of murder? Any dominess is directly from her trying to sound cool or being incredibly into her partner. I mean, it's D&D though. Isn't a lot of murder just like a Tuesday? For you, it was a lot of murder, but for us, it was Tuesday. See, I don't know how I feel about that. Not big on killing kids. Perhaps unsurprisingly. One should hope unsurprisingly. What are these square buttons? And we'll make this 4x4. It is 4x4. How lucky for us. I'm still like easing into video production, and it's I need to like start getting throat lozenges or something, because the video for the 12th is going to be really, really scrapey. It's a very evil thing to do. Carlock isn't the only one who'd refuse to be near you afterwards. Oh wow. So, like, actual consequences? That's actually kind of cool. Oh, you know what? Let's be a little bit fancier. I love how I set up the lighting in this level so that I can't fucking see anything. It makes it, like, really, really easy to do what I'm doing. There's a part, if you do the romance of the evil lady, you get where one of the companions that leaves you shows up to kill her. Oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. Which one is Lizelle? Ah, okay. You see, but okay, so Chronos, I've got this issue where I can never get the lighting settings back to what they're supposed to be. I completely suck at it. So we're gonna try. It seems like it's relatively easy. Lighting is all the way down to the left. Darkness is most of the way, but not completely to the right. It's 50% fogginess, and just around the mid. Well, we can leave the blue right in the middle. Oh God, Alice, I'm so sorry. See, but that's part of the issue, Chronos, is that like I can't I can't ever nail the same lighting settings twice. Hive says, I felt super weird because I was playing, and as I said, I didn't get very far, but I was like, oh, Lizelle isn't that bad. She's putting up a front. She's effectively a scared tsundere, and a bunch of people were like, gosh, I hate Lizelle. She's nothing but mean for no reason. And I was like, question marks and Spencer? I just, like, I don't know why, but I don't do it well. I know it's completely goofy, and I know, like, I should be able to do it, but I just don't. For some reason. There are two. Oh, this is about Rebel Moon. Okay, because I was a little bit confused. I mean, this could be like a why not both, though. What color sticker is this? Blue gradient. Blue gradient and fish scales? There it is, turquoise pixel gradient. Asterian's is the vampire umpire? Is it me or, like, does he just seem like he's custom designed for people to fawn over? Because I kind of get that feeling. Like, that he's very deliberately designed for people to fawn over. Honestly, he sounds kind of like a pain in the ass. It's very easy to notice how the movie's cut up. Most of the movie is after one point recruiting a character 7 Samurai style. They literally just show for their recruitment scene and do nothing, or even talk about themselves before some of them die. Oh, so it's like Suicide Squad. Is this Zack Snyder's Suicide Squad? 'Cause that's pretty funny. Oh, why did you do that? What? I want that sticker back, thank you. It's just gone. The sticker is just gone. How rude. Fine, game. Fine. If that's the way you're gonna be about things, I don't care. I'll just put it back on. See? Easy peasy. And then... fish scales? someday, a million years in the future, I'm going to have a computer powerful enough to play Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm not going to actually play it, but I will have a computer that powerful. I'll watch a supercut of the cutscenes if YouTube still exists at that point. Fish scales would be in animals. I actually can play Neko Navy right now. It's, I think, one of the few games that my computer will actually run. I generally don't because I'm too busy, but I mean, I could, is the thing. I watched the first Doctor Who with Shurigawa, and it was great. The new companion is in a band with a deep voice trans singer, and the show just has her be a person. That's fucking awesome. I heard that a lot of people were not happy about that, and that makes me extremely happy. And by people not happy, I mean jerks. Oh, Anna, you have a wonderful meal. We'll still be around for the next 2 hours. If you do have the opportunity to drop by, you are always welcome, of course. But you get yourself some good food in you. Or even some bad food. Just food. That's the only thing I'm holding you to. You know... But if I change... I've got the freaking background in the perfect place. If I change it to look at the island's background, it's gonna screw things up. Anyhow, the only thing I know about Asterion is that his character really hit it off with victims of abuse, so there does seem to be something there beyond the he exists to be fawned over. Okay. You know, like, I'm 100% okay with and happy to be proven wrong. I wonder if I can pull up a picture of it. LBP Island's backrooms. I don't think that means what it's supposed to. I just want to see what the walls look like. I've been looking all night for a freaking picture of what temple and shrine walls look like. And I haven't found anything that's like really makes it clear. And I could... Oh, okay. This maybe... This kind of does it. See if I can get that picture in a bigger size. Oh, this video contains content from Sony Music Japan, who has blocked it in your country on copyright grounds. Who wants to bet that that's song 2? Open image in new tab. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat. I'm sorry. I will peep that in a moment. Could you like zoom in? I would like you to zoom in. Oh my God, you're. Why must you piss me off so much? Okay. Oh, I completely fucked things up, by the way. I just realized that right now. Love it. I swear to God, when I have access to LBP again, I'm going to convert all my energy into making a banging Yumeniki level. Are you completely cut off from LBP? I hate that. I hate that so much. I think what we want is wood. Oh, is that the liquefied frog soup? Because that sounded really exciting. Threw all the green stuff in the fridge into a pot, and a ton of stonk and onions. Didn't even need to season it. It was perfect with J. Hold on, I need to see the rest of that. It was perfect with just the stonk and a blonde roux. A blonde roux sounds like somebody who would be in a film noir, but I think that's a different spelling for roux. Alright, that looks kind of like a wall. I mean, it looks like a wall, but it looks kind of like what I was going for. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I could kind of fuck with that. I mean, okay, I know that I am often quite gormless, and there are very many things that I do not know, but I do know what a roux is. I am familiar, but I do appreciate you trying to teach me anyways. Now, I'll be honest, the only reason that I know what a roux is because I used to use roux to make curry before I started just making it with my own spice combos. Yeah, I kind of like this. Now that's a pretty big mood, honestly. I kind of get into that mode myself, not infrequently. I'm sorry, by the way, if I'm going a little bit slow with this build. I'm kind of noodling out where I'm going with it. I know it's not the most exciting of excitings. I want to grab those lights. Please tell me that I made the lights as separate objects that I could just steal. Oh, good. They are on sticker panel. I'm not 100% sure. If folks would like me to make another stab at doing community level stuff, I 100% could. You got seen and recognized by a colleague? Okay. Is that okay? Like, they weren't weird, were they? I mean, I thought the stuff that the pictures that you sent me looked pretty yummy, Hive. Passed her on the street. She gave a little smile. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Gonna just as a quick pause because I do need to do a quick bio break, but I'm gonna be back in just 5 minutes. I'm gonna have some water because I know I need to have that. So don't worry. But I will be back in just 5. Not having any coffee, by the way. I'm being good. Alright, I am back. Kronos, you still ain't got no milk? Is the entirety of Canada, like, out of milk? Holly's painting her nails because her hands don't look quite right. Okay. I mean, one hopes that goes well. I should... Let me think about this for a second. I feel like... What color are you doing? Is it an exciting color? Is it like black? Black as my heart? That's a fair mood, Kronos. I understand that quite well. Like, I should make these sectioned. And that way I can make the walls any length that I want. Oh, give me a sec, I'll peep it. Light, why are you here? Why are you here? You don't need to be here. Here, you go back to where you were. Oh, they look nice though. You did a lot better job of not getting them all over the place than I do. I am not particularly precise in my my nailing. I do not nail my nails. They're kind of a pain in the butt, though, aren't they? Hey, Scope, what are you doing? What do you hope to accomplish? Okay. Think about this step by step. You want a sectioned wall. You want it to be about this length. They extend past, so about to there. Maybe one shorter? Yeah. Then you want your basic cardboard, and you're gonna have it this long. And then you're gonna have another one of those wood bits. And then you just want some thin wood bits. I think my little goober brain likes having colored nails. My natural nails are nice, but it's like having pierced ears with no earrings. Honestly, like, I really do like having colored nails. Also. I think they fit very well in a space of, like, yeah, it's a decoration, but it doesn't require too much work, and I can kind of set it and forget it. Like, I'll probably never go all in on learning to do makeup, but nails, like, yeah, I could definitely work with nails. Okay, so we got end pieces. Now we just need middle pieces, and then we're set. Oh, Soup, how you doing? I've been having a good night. I've been having a really good night. It's made up for, honestly, kind of a crummy day, but, you know, we all have those. That is just the way life be sometimes. But hopefully life is treating you very well. Met my friend's kid the other day and volunteered as a training doll for their beautician coursework. Oh, that's slick. You're gonna be like all prettied up. People are gonna be like, oh, that Holly. She's all prettied up. I wonder where she gets her work done. And it could be like trade secret, yo. And then maybe like cackle? I feel like cackling. Honestly, yeah, I will take significantly fewer crummy days. I would be more than happy with that. Oh, you're gonna be a jerk, aren't you? Oh my god, I hate it. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Alright, we raise that up a little bit, and then we could shift some of these over and add one extra one. And then we could lower that down again. Why did you get so much smaller? You silly decoration. It'd be great for me, since I can learn through osmosis and try out different looks. Can't always be a vintage gal or a subtle goth. For a second I misread that and thought it said substitute goth, and I was like, wait, what? Substitute for whom? Like a substitute teacher, but for goths. How's the life treating you, Soup? Are things going well? One hopes no more stress in your life than you feel like you can handle at any given time. Okay, that looks right. And then we just gotta get this back to the right. like, height. Actually... Ah! Not what I wanted to do! Wait, why did you... Pleasant enough, nothing major to report. I'm actually glad to hear it. I'll be honest with you. Why must I always do everything in the most difficult way possible? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Surely we should strive to make our lives easier? There, thank God. Alright, I wanted this other bit here. There are at least a dozen easier ways I could have done this. Something I thought of a few months back that I think would be neat is to get different frames of a fighting game sprite done as nail art. But the absolute finesse that would be required, especially if you did it yourself, definitely scares me off from trying it myself. Not just because I've never painted my nails before. I mean, that would be quite a significant feat. Especially if you've got little dainty nails. You tried doing a strawberry nail? How does... Oh, okay, no, I get it. Sorry, like, my brain just, like, was not processing that for a second. It's like, what does that even mean? Oh, it's just a picture of a strawberry on a nail, sure. I had a friend, oh my god, the Corpo Goth that, I guess she was a friend for a while. I don't really know what we are now. I don't think we're anything right now. She got like little Hershey Kisses done on her nails once, and they ended up looking like little poops. I don't really think that that's what she was going for, and I don't believe that she was super happy about it. Is that about right? Oh, fudge. See, if I had done this correctly the first time, I wouldn't need to be futzing about with it now. I mean, at that point, it's just kind of poor planning. I can't see a scenario where it wouldn't look like a little metal poop. What? She's lucky she was in Australia. She'd be called Poop Fingers for life. She's Australian, too. I mean, I think she's in the US now, but like, you think she should have known. I don't think anybody wound up calling her, Pooh Fingers, but yeah. Why are these not lining up? Now that I got these decos in the way and I can't like see what I'm fucking doing, and I hate it. I hate it so much. You just, Nisco, just, no, don't do it like that. I'm just gonna relax. There, see? Perfect. Perfection! Yes, thank God. I was about to lose my temper. And that would have been funny, but it also would have sucked. Okay, you're not gonna get stuck to anything, right? There. Now we have nice wall sections. And we could make as many walls as we would like. As long as we would like. Cool. That means we get rid of all this. Because maybe we should have, like, a couple little island bits. And then players could, like, just do a little bit of platforming to get to the end. Yeah, I don't know, like, why she had wanted Hershey Kisses. But they did look like little poos, though. Okay. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3-zy. Oh God, Disco, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you doing the drugs? Are you on the drugs? Editor's note, not on the drugs, but yeah, just to be safe. I mean, it's not a level. I was thinking of having it so, like, do a little eye candy level for New Year's, and players could see the scene that we set up. Have you injected the drugs? Drugs? Oh my God, it's even better. Have it so, like, the players spawn in at the, like, the main temple there, and they could take a look at the scene, and then teleport over here just to get to the end, like, to get to the scoreboard. And then leave that up for, like, maybe until January 5th. Like, usually Hatsumode is... Usually around, like, January 3rd is when Hatsumode season is over. But not so much a level like the flag level where there's like actual stuff they're gonna do, because there's no way I'd get that done before New Year's Day, because I'm not gonna be able to work on it at all tomorrow night, and I'm probably not gonna have much time to work on it New Year's Eve, because I'm gonna be exhausted and just want to go to sleep. Why are you stuck together? You should not be stuck together. Okay, that was weird. That was definitely weird. But I'm still kind of just noodling. Do I like the wall overhanging? Honestly, I kind of do. It's weird and goofy looking, and I appreciate that. It's like me, weird and goofy looking. I am weird and goofy looking! I'm proud of that! You can't get me for something that I'm proud of! I mean, you could, but I would rather that you didn't. Now, why are you so much lower than the other ones? What is your issue? Why is everything so hard? Why is everything so hard? See, they don't line up! Why don't they line up? Oh, these ones don't either. Fuck it, I don't care. Have you been corner editing off the grid? Which sounds like almost the exact same tone as have you injected a drugs? I don't know, maybe I have. I didn't think I had, but... See, they're all flush up top. It's really weird. Do I want to, like, do I want to fix this? Yeah, I mean, you're right. Darn it, Kronos, why must you always be right? With your genius level intellect over here. What? What's going on here? That's not how any of that should look, but it actually looks kind of cool. Okay, that's not what I expected to happen. It felt so weird having to set up a warning in the CLFL in regards to drug references, partially just because that's kind of weird thing to include an LBP level in the first place. But even though it was just, haha, 420 munchies, dude, we jokes, I felt I should have a warning anyway, at the absolute least for consistency with all the other content warnings I have. I mean, that's fair. I mean, fair that it feels weird, but also pretty fair to have a warning. Alright, Alright, as much as I like that effect, I think it's just more annoying than it's probably worth, so... Oh, I know why it happened, though. That's why it happened. Because the other one is 2 layers deep, and when I copied that... The dude's escape was like that before the drug references turned into things that would need a lot of content warnings and also a lot of raging homophobia. So, you know. I was so angry at that level. I was just amazingly angry at that level. Oh yeah, this was way back in the day when I was doing my first review show, and one of the levels that I was looking at the kid who'd made it started it off with like, it was just like a lot of, it looked like Cheech and Chong in LBP with like a lot of green smoke, because of course. And then like you get out of that section and it was just like they had written out like bunches of slurs in material so that, you know, it couldn't be censored by the game because it was just treated as like physical objects. And then they had some dioramas that were pretty bad. Gonna go with pretty bad. I did not review that level, and I was really pissed off because the way that I used to do my show is that I would I'd do like the intro section of the show where I introduced all the levels, then I would play through all the levels, and then I would do the review bit at the end. And the show was like covering 5 levels. And because that hub was really super intricate, and because I had made changes between the intro section and the outro section that I couldn't reset with the time that I had to work with, like, I couldn't cut that. Like, I couldn't change the level playlist. So what I ended up doing was just having like a dead space, like a 3-minute section where I wasn't playing the level because I wasn't going to show it to anybody, and I just complained about it because there was no way to work it around. There was no way to introduce a new level. But it's why I ended up changing my show format, where I would do the recordings of the levels first, so that if there was any of them that were a mistake, I hadn't recorded the introductions yet, so I could like change playlists and shit like that. I was really hot. Like, I was really pissed off. I should have done, Holly. I did not. And I was eaten by necromorphs. Macronorphs? I can't even talk. It's one of them days. Yeah, it was awful though. I wish I still had the review recording though, or like the first play recording, because at the beginning and it's just kind of like uncomfortable laughter because it's like, oh, it's a bunch of drug references in LBP, ha 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 ha. And then I got out of that section, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Like, this is just awful. Was the first level that I looked at of yours, was that Was that Neon Dimension Rush? Yes. I should check the, God, if my brain works tonight, I will be just so pleased. I should check the Little Bite-Sized Planet that I did for Chapter 0 the first time, and I wonder how my feelings have changed. I wonder if it's just like, it's all gonna be the same stuff, like everything's just gonna be exactly the same. That would be funny, but also kind of depressing. Wait, that's not how I want this to look. Had something similar happen with all the holiday levels I was doing earlier this month. Loaded up and recorded a Hanukkah level, and it was just wall to wall. Oh! Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much. That's real ugly energy. I mean, honestly though, South Park, not even once. So these are going to be gray. Because they're kind of stony. Wait, what is the Pop-Tart bowl? What the hell is that? What do you mean they eat a live Pop-Tart? Pop-Tarts aren't ever alive. They're not living creatures. What? Alice, I'm gonna have to ask you to explain yourself. It's a college American football thing sponsored by Pop-Tart where there's a Pop-Tart mascot, and who wins in the end eats what the fuck? This is not real. Alice, you can't do this to me. How do you eat a live mascot? Like cannibalism? What? We're gonna eat this man for your amusement. This is not my culture, okay? We did not have a Pop-Tarts bowl when I was in the US. That shit happened later. It's not my fault. Oh my god. Y'all are just... I don't know about all y'all. Bunch of weirdos. In the positive way, but still. Staring into a camera about to eat a live Pop-Tart high school kid. This one's pretty soon. No! I mean, yes, that's hilarious. Please do, but don't. To any parents watching now, our channel does not condone cannibalism, but we do practice it. Just to let you know. Do I still have the Island Bobber logic? I do. It's the last tweet you sent me. Okay, I will peep it in just a moment. Give me a sec here. Sorry about the coughing. I know that's no fun to listen to. Oh god, please go what? Is something here? Oh, there you are. I knew we'd find you eventually. Are all the walls... Still a bit upset that I ended up documenting almost every single Hanukkah level that exists in the span of a week. Simply because I was hoping for more holiday levels that didn't have Christmas or generic winter theme. At least a singular Kwanzaa level that exists was endearing. Oh! I'm a little bit backlogged on the CLFL. So I'm gonna have to give that a look. I would love to see what an endearing Kwanzaa level would look like in LBP. I asked if it was offensive to eat a Pop-Tart in front of the Pop-Tarts Bowl mascot, and then its handler yelled out, "It's their dream!" And then the mascot grabbed the Pop-Tart out of my hand and started force-feeding it to me while making some grunting noises. What the fuck? Why does it have a handler? What? Like, this is a beast? Is this? It's like a fucking mutant. What? This honestly hurts me on a fundamental level. The Pop-Tarts Bowl postgame was amazing. They called out the Duke's Mayo Bowl by name, killed a human Pop-Tart, and had the entire crowd chanting, "Toast that mascot." I leave the country for 20 fucking years and this is what happens. It all just goes completely downhill. Oh, this is fantastic, but also terrifying. Pop-Tarts are actually quite vicious in the wild. You have to train them young. I mean, they sound pretty awful. They also taste like sawdust. Wait, is there a video? I saw the two... I saw the two photos of the tweets. Because, like, these links don't actually link. For some reason, Alice. They just load up as photos for me. Oh, it's just copy-paste. Okay. It's all monster fuckers this and inherent beauty of the beast that until the feral Pop-Tart comes out under the baseball pitch. Okay. It's 4 though. Soup, you see how it's 4, right? I kind of feel like that's a lot to do, like, in front of a crowd of thousands. Also, we're still assuming that the mascot is human on the inside. This is not like a Pygmalion thing, where the mascots are actually some weird genetically created hybrid thing. Wait, was that Pygmalion? I forget what manga that was, but it was a mess. Pop-Tart Beast Rights. My own philosophy's used against me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, there we go. It's a bobbin. I mean, I feel like it's gonna become America to me, too. Wait, no. I know, I developed this floaty tech. Honestly, I am genius. This is going to be patented, by the way. I've got the documents in with the United States government. Any resemblance to floaty tech, existent, present, or past, is purely coincidental. I'm going to make millions. You live in Japan for 20 years, genuinely you're detached from stuff like this, and it's probably a good thing. I don't know if I could have survived in the United States with what the United States has become, because it's like, it just feels like a lot. Like, a lot. Always looking on the positive. Kronos, I love it. I do need, all joking aside, I do have to thank you for making this tech available, because it is amazing, and I honestly love it. Why are these so fat? Like, I don't need these lines to be this fat. I mean, does that mean I am or am not going to live forever? Like, is this the new body of Christ? Now, I could do a lot of fancy things with logic, and I'm not gonna, because I'm just gonna make a thin strip of material that hopefully players wouldn't be able to see, and that will let me put characters on top, because otherwise I think it's just going to be annoying. I really wish the music wouldn't stop like that, though. It's kind of a pain in the butt. We've got like so much thermo, I don't actually know what to do with it. Oh wait, you're right. I don't have your costume saved because your costume is an actual item. By the way, Soup, I love that your costume is titled JoJo variant. I think that's pretty fly. This also just reminds me when I found out there was an American football league in Japan that was almost all composed by salarymen in teams owned by Japanese companies. I didn't know that. I mean, I know that college football's a thing here, but like football's not really a big thing. Soup, question for you. Do you have the old Christmas present DLC? Because I remember you were talking about the costume having a mouth. Oh shoot, that's a shame. I unfortunately don't have it because I never downloaded it on the US account. I had it on the J-Side account, and they did not have mouths, but they might have had ribbons attached to them. Because they were like wrapped up completely in wrapping paper. It was kind of a neat costume, and I don't know why you can't get your hands on it anymore. Like why it's not actually available in the store, because it's not licensed or anything. It's just like a Christmas wrapping paper costume. The Santa costume that came out at the same time is still available. The moment I get my hands on a long white coat, my power level is going to double. Like, this is one of my main goals in Lift. I think we should all have goals in Lift. I wonder where like all the where all the delinquents get their fancy long white jackets. Gold motif. I do know the Rorschach costume doesn't have a mouth, but that is the hat is attached to it, and that would also involve me acknowledging Zack Snyder's Watchmen. Baseball is a really big thing, yeah. Like the high school baseball. I don't know about college baseball, but I mean professional baseball, of course, obviously, like that's pretty major here in Japan. But high school baseball is just like super huge and major. And they used to have the big baseball tournament was at Koshin Stadium, which was one of my first schools that I worked at in Osaka, was right across from Koshin Stadium. And when they had the baseball tournament there, it was just absolutely fucking packed. You could see like the platform, the train platform from where our classrooms were, because they were on the second floor. Wait, yeah, they were on the second floor, third floor. They were high up enough that you could see straight to the platform, and the platform was like packed wall to wall. Oh, that sucks. I mean, that's wonderful. I missed part of it though. It's clearly sleight of hand where the person in the mascot costume is exchanged for a life-size replica of the costume that's actually made of Pop-Tarts, which is nowhere near as fun as what I was picturing. You were picturing that scene from Tom Petty's Runnin' Down a Dream, weren't ya? Where they turn Alice into cake and they eat her and she's alive while they're eating her? It's actually a pretty good song though. Hive says, I had to sit in a room of people talking about how Watchmen was surprisingly good, and then I said, nope, it isn't actually. One of them had to explain to the bewildered other person, they read the comic. Oh. The best thing I could say about Watchmen is that I have definitely seen worse movies. And at least, like, Rorschach is gross, and they should not have gone as hard as they did to make Rorschach cool. But the actor playing him actually did a fairly decent job. It seemed like he was having a good time. Oh, and the guy that they got to play Moloch, because he's like a pretty well-known horror movie like bit part actor. I think he does like a lot of Star Trek too. He's like the bargain basement Jeffrey Combs. I always assumed baseball became popular in Japan post-occupation, so it was interesting when I found out it came pre-World War II. It's actually pretty old in Japan. Yes. Like, Japan's been hard in on baseball for maybe as long as baseball's been a thing. Give me a sec, Soup. I will hook you up. It is a very repetitive song, but it's not a bad song for a Tom Petty song. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm thinking of. Let me just make sure. Okay, or not. What the fuck is the Tom Petty song where he's like hanging out with Alice from Alice in Wonderland? Fudge me. If you look up Alice in Wonderland cake, Tom Petty Alice in Wonderland cake, it comes up. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Oh, that's what they turn Alice into a pig. Don't come around here no more. That's what it is. Oh my god. Jeffrey Combs also does a lot of Star Trek. This is true, but the guy I'm thinking about is definitely like Dollar General Jeffrey Combs. Is it Matt Frewer? I was just... Okay, saw that part. Um, okay, so that part. Hype says the best thing I have to say about Watchmen in 2009 is that montage to times they are changing may potentially trick you into believing that the opening scene was an aberration and not indicative of the quality of the rest of the movie. Hive, I will always love your movie takes. I want you to know this. I know that you worry sometimes about being like the Jurassic Park kid. And that's understandable. Nobody wants to get pigeonholed into something that is a very small part of their personality. But like I do honestly really appreciate the thought that you put into these things. Because I tend to have to like watch a movie or engage with some form of media way more than I usually have the spoons to do before I start looking at it in a critical way. Which is really something I kind of need to work on myself, but... Holly says, I hear if you gather Tom Petty, Tom Jealous, Tom Possessive, Tom Envious, and Tom Vindictive in one place, you can unite them to create the worst boyfriend. Oh my god. It sounds like the world's shittiest team-up movie. I hate and or love it. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that. "30-year-old incel mumblecore Captain Planet." Oh my god! Hive! I want you to understand that my favorite person in the world is not a finite title, but at this exact moment, you are my favorite person in the world. I read what you wrote, Alice. It was the link. You sent it to me on Tumblr. I just need to click on it. Unless there was something else. I saw the part about Jeffrey Combs doing Star Trek. Okay, good. I'm always afraid I may have missed something. These can go over here. And then we'll do... I want some of them trees. So you trees, you gotta come back over here. Oh good, we got the whole darn thing. I wasn't sure if I'd been clever enough to actually save it as one object. Why did I put... Oh, fudge me. Visco, is it time you took a break? It may in fact be time I took a break. So let me get this tree sorted, and then I will do that. I will in fact check this video. I'm quite excited for what horrors this video is going to impart. I'm expecting the horrors, is all. Soup, did I mean, was that a bit too much? If it was, I honestly apologize. I need to remember that some of the things that were my favorite things in high school are maybe not always everybody's favorite things. I feel like if I'm not more careful, we're gonna end up in Hellraiser 2 territory again. And then I'm gonna spend like the next 5 years apologizing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna, you know, I didn't know before, but I know now. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm not in the market to go around traumatizing folks. Sometimes things creep up on you like that. Thanks for yes. Honestly, yes. Thank you for letting me know. I am gonna take my break now, because I can feel the throat starting to get weird. With that said, they do not in fact make them like they used to. Other than the cake scene, that was capital V vibes. It's a good song, honestly. Wow. It has been an hour of create mode, and I am gonna take a break, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just like I'm a little bit surprised. And I'm wondering if this means that, like, I was just that ill-adjusted or what? Because that's definitely a possibility. But, take my break, gonna come back, watch the Pop-Tarts. Oh, photo bucket. Oh, you poor thing. I know you think I'm gonna suddenly start caring, but that's not the case. Watching YouTube without an app longer. Hate it. What the actual fuck? What the fuck? I can't wait to eat you! Also, that's not how a toaster works. They should have shot the toaster up from the Pop-Tart up from the toaster. Fuck America! All right, I am back. Let me quick actually let me quick put a blanket on my legs cuz it is a bit chilly. Um Real body horror mixed in with the dreamlike helplessness and cannibalism. You got the pig face, yeah. America is like, yeah, I don't know. America's gotten, I mean, America's always been weird. There's no real getting around that fact, but like, America's gotten really weird. It feels like in the last 20 years. Cause I don't know what the fuck that is. I would not have expected on something that's like not a parody, somebody just being like, I can't wait to eat you about the living Pop-Tart. Or, I mean, not like living, but, you know, pretend that this thing is living. It's just, it's a very weird vibe, and I don't know how I feel about it. This is oddly enough not the first person turned into cake thing I've seen. I can see how it would be upsetting though. Wait, what was the other cake person that you've seen, Hive? Because it seems like a fairly specific trope. I don't know why I'm going through the trouble of like making the bottoms of these islands when people are never going to see them. Except for the fact that like I know they're there. I feel like it might be some weird attempt to distract from the continued socioeconomic nightmare that is living in America without already being a billionaire. I mean, quite possibly. And I mean, there's every chance that there's things that were in media that I just didn't know about, but this all just feels very, very odd. I don't know. I'm definitely not looking forward to being in the US this summer. I'm looking forward to seeing Jilly. Like, that's gonna be amazing and wonderful. But everything else just fills me with a distinct sense of nervousness. The fact that there's a serious sporting event that's like the Pop-Tart Bowl by itself is distinctly strange. This is aimed squarely at you. I did get mildly distracted by the obviousness of the head through the table trick in the cake scene. I mean, yeah, it's not... It's not the best of the best. For a for a throwaway bit in a music video, I think they did a decent enough job, but understandably, I could see how it would fail to trick the refined palate of one hive. Maybe just one lamp. I've been to local sporting events, and while they have their issues comparing them to American stuff is wild because American sports is just so deeply commercialized. This is absolutely true. There's no word of falsehood in that statement. That one Pink Floyd music video. What one was that, yo? I don't remember any Pink Floyd videos when I was a kid. Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would be a bit of a thing. I could see how that might cause some slight traumas. Oh! Hirunda, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It is always a pleasure to have you. I'm sorry to hear that your arm is still being weird, but hopefully it's a weirdness that's not gonna be, like, a thing. Fingers crossed. My initial reaction was, wonder what's going on there. Then I found out what a meat grinder was, and for months I was like, oh. Oh, months later I was like, oh. I can't imagine going through life without knowing what a meat grinder is. Which I feel like puts me in a bit of a weird spot, but... Look at him just bobbing around. Kronos, I love your bobbing tech. Your island bobbers. They are so cool. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Hopefully someplace interesting. I'm gonna have to put something down there so players don't fall through the world. I feel like I'm at least getting a little bit better at reusing stickers. So that I don't have quite as much, like, stickering in the levels. We tried to do community levels earlier, and the servers were just not having it tonight. So you didn't really miss anything. There was a winter level that we looked at that was not terrible. I mean, it was nice scenery, but that was really all there was to it. And then there was a level, like, it was called Tower of Mud, but it seemed like maybe something wasn't loading in, because... Wait, why are you there? Hold on a second. Also, Holly, let me peep that before I forget. Oh my god! Holly, what? Why are you like this? I love it! I love it so much! You're wonderful, Holly, and don't let anybody tell you that you're not. Why are you showing up there? Oh, I know why. I know why. I think. Okay, that goes there, right? That was what I was doing wrong. The tower did run like mud. And yeah, I don't know, like, the servers were fine, well, fine-ish. Fine for what the servers usually are. Yesterday morning, because I needed to record the Little Bite-Sized Planet for the 12th, and then tonight they just have been crap. I mean, I guess you're not wrong. In case anybody's wondering, Holly made the Eye of Sauron in Barad-dûr, but replaced the eye with Hideo Kojima's eye, as one does. And now it's gonna balefully look at me, which honestly is kind of what I expect from Kojima. You can kind of relax now. Wait, because Kojima's looking at me? Oh, and Soup, I just saw your DMs. I have not had a chance to sit down with you're gonna carry that weight, but don't feel like that should prevent you from publishing if you feel ready with it. I think I shared everything, like all my thoughts on it that I had to that point, like the last time that we talked about it. I really want to get back to it though. I want to beat that puppy. Which is one of those phrases that I feel like should be like clipped and taken out of context. I feel like that would be appropriate. Local squirrel says she wants to beat small dogs. Oh, like, I mean, clearly we should have Hirunde here. You made a clip today after a while? Which, like, of that, or was it something else terrible that I said? Oh, it was something else. Lovely. Oh, it's not me. Okay. Oh, please do. I would love to hear what horrors were unleashed upon you. I'm glad that we finally get Hirunda in a level, and Soup as well. I might go ahead and do it then. I would feel kind of funky about not having a level published this year that is actually a serious attempt at a good level, not a recreation of Greg Miller's unadulterated creative vision. Please do. And that way I can put it on the archives. And that would be nifty. It's Joe Biden, Animal Crossing advisor. Greg Miller, not just Greg Miller. Oh, this was, I don't know if you were here, but Soup did a recreation of a LBP PSP level that was made by Greg Miller, which is kind of wild. Hirunda's avatar looks like he's gonna drive me to the dinner to chaperone my date. Really? I guess? I mean, Hirunda's avatar looks like somebody who would give a kid a swirly. Which is kind of funny, because I can't imagine Hirunda ever actually doing that to a person. Libertarian snake defender? What? What? Why is Greg Miller a libertarian snake defender? He made a shooter in LBP? I was wondering, like, why did the music suddenly stop? Greg Miller has a handful of levels on console LBP. I document them all because, of course I did. Yes, I would actually. %90 of the thermo in this level is gonna be, like, straight up just costumes. Greg Miller worked with a libertarian guy who's a libertarian guy known for having the Don't Tread on Me flag as his avatar. He defended him till Mr. Snakeboy said the N-word, and then he had to be fired from the place Miller ran. Why is that not shocking at all? I forget the name of that flag. There's like an actual... There's a name for that flag, and I forget it. Just call it the No Steppy flag! Oh my god. Okay, that's hilarious though. I can fuck with that. I'm sure that the libertarians love that too. I'm sure it just pleases them to pieces. God, Rescope, don't make this so difficult on yourself. Fudge. No steppy knee. Okay, it actually works. Excellent. I saw an edit of that once with the foot being plastered in corporate logos and the alt text, the text replaced with, at least it's not the government. They spelled it as government. Oh my god. Apropos of nothing, apparently back in the day, there was someone going around to anyone streaming Skullgirls saying, "Me mod?" until the streamer modded them, and then they banned as many people from chat as possible. I mean, I kind of figure, like, you've got to expect that to happen. I can't imagine anything good ever coming from somebody begging to be a mod. Excuse me, why did you just fall off the lamp there? You silly boy. Wait, do I have a... Is there a tag on me? Oh, no. Bisco, you didn't set the follower right. Oh my god. When will I mod you in your 20 Eld accounts? The good old guy. I think we do pretty good with the 2 mods that we got. We're a small enough community that it works out. My friend accidentally gave leadership of our WoW guild to a troll because the kick button is right on... What? That is the worst UI! What the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea? Is this not moving anymore? I feel like it's not moving anymore. Did I accidentally glue something to something? Oh, I bet I did. No, I did not. Literally every time someone kicks him, he just makes another one. God, that just must suck, though. Imagine that life. Oh, I might have actually watched that video, Soup, and not realized that it was Greg Miller. This was after she ate 2 cereal bowls worth of fermented pineapple and it started hitting. That sounds not great, though. What is this, Hive? Besides, probably gonna get like the stream content ID'd. YouTube has a similar thing where softban this dork is right next to always approve whatever they say, and under that is make them a mod. Oh my god, I hate that. Holly says another friend who was sitting behind me at the time managed to get the guild back from the guy by telling him that he wanted to destroy the guild too. I was running around trying to help out when my friend was giggling behind me. Oh my god. It's an accurate representation of what it's like when a mecha pilot gets their mecha exploded. I guess. Why is... Wait, something funky's gone on here. Oh! Wait a minute. No? Oh! Risco, you are just the silliest goof. Of course that happened. Of course that happened. You didn't double this. There it is. Then after saving the day, the real GM came back from holiday and launched a witch hunt on the friend who saved the day. We both ended up leaving after that and the guild fell apart months later. See, you chase out the people who are actually doing good. Hate to see it. It's from a YouTube video where the dude created the ultimate gaming experience to promote PC Game Pass, but Microsoft told him it was too unsafe to have other people use it, so he decided to use it himself, and it was high-powered fans to simulate driving very fast in Forza Horizon 5, fireworks launchers to simulate explosions in Halo Infinite, and water pumps to simulate getting sprayed with blood from doing glory kills in Doom Eternal. What? Why would you want water pumps anywhere near a computer, though? Like, that just seems like it's going to be a problem. He got sent the computer as a sponsor bit, so it wasn't his. Alright. Let's see if we can get the lighting back down to where it was. Lighting was all the way to the left. Darkness was almost all the way to the right. Something like that? Did the PC also do extremely anti-competitive buyouts? Because it was Microsoft? Because that sounds like a very Microsoft thing to do. I was actively campaigning to be a guild officer just to run fun stuff and deal with day-to-day management. Instead, they kicked everyone outside the core raiding team out and made us join a lesser social version of the guild. What wankers. Honestly, though. They didn't know how good they had it. Excuse me. Just the cutest sneezes. Why, thank you, both of you. Wait, what? Wanker's a very good word. Automod, what do you even know? Automod don't know shit. As usual, we are disappointed in Automod. I want to know what's going on with this, the TV stealing, though. I'm not sure, Alice. I've never done it. What? So why would you want to electrify that? That don't make no sense. Speaking of takeovers, I absolutely love that Bungie sold itself to Sony with the clause that they have performance metrics to meet, or else Sony will fully take them over, and the management did everything in their power to run Bungie into the ground. Like, so that's personal what is the word that I want? That's just straight up sabotage, right? Like a Beastie Boys song? And there is a pop-it cursor in the tools bag. It's not really anything that you'd ever use because there's other places to get at it, but management did not want to run Bungie into the ground. They just did a very bad job of not being unbelievably bad at their jobs. Way to go, management. Way to be winners. Just like, George Bush Sr. Sorry, I was thinking of the Beck song. Things are gonna change. I can feel it. Oh my god, we're almost at the 3-hour point. Man, why does time have to suck? Time, why do you gotta suck? Feel very vindictive that some bright spark at Bungie deciding the best way to resurrect Marathon is as an extraction shooter that has not much at all to do with Marathon, and then they did a playtest with Escape from Tarkov players and asked them what they thought, and they said it was mid, and then further said they would not buy it. Success! Clearly these are people who know what they're doing, and they should be entrusted with all the monies. Where can I get some monies to entrust these people with? What's the reception with the latest Destiny 2 expansion, other than overwhelmingly negative according to Steam user reviews? But are Steam user reviews, like, are they useful at all? Because aren't they all vindictive assholes? Do you think LBP has stories like that? Alright, I mean, for something that was just like tossed together without too much thinking or planning, this is not terrible. I don't know if it necessarily fulfills the Hatsumode experience. I kind of actually doubt that it does, but I should do like a fortune-telling booth. But then that would mean I'd have to make up fortunes. And that would be kind of a pain in the butt. I feel like some of these islands are bobbing along too quickly, though. And I don't remember how to slow them down. Players don't trust Bungie. Bungie doesn't trust Bungie. It's a party all around. Maybe if I slow this down. So are they just gonna get devoured by Sony then? Or more devoured by Sony? I think if we make the follower too slow, the island will just fall. Because the follower's already at 0.2. But, like, Kronos, this island is, like, zipping and zooping faster than it should, right? And I'm absolutely sure that Sony is very pleased about its $2 billion investment that they did specifically to help them make live service. Live service games to the point Sony had 12 of them in development that they're now canceling because the bottom is falling out. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard for me to judge, like, momentum sometimes. It might just be me imagining things. If we could see the death of games as live service in this generation, like, that would make me extremely happy. I would be very happy with that. What's better for the life thing for the life of Sony? Keeping Japan studios and releasing games for their console that are unique and cool, or spending $2 billion on Bungie and canceling a bunch of games? I mean, clearly, spending $2 billion on Bungie and canceling a lot of games. Oh, excuse me. That was gross. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to change that bubble. Or somebody's gonna kill this poor things. No Japan Studio also means no NAC 3. Yeah, I know we're at 3 hours, and I also know that my voice is telling me that I really, really need to stop talking for a bit. But it's been a nice night. It's been really relaxing. I really needed it after today. But no Japan Studios also means no Bloodborne 2. It also means no Gravity Rush 3. It means... What are some of the other Japan Studios biggies? Was Japan Studios Siren? It was, wasn't it? Gravity Rush, Last Guardian, Knack, Patapon. 45 more, oh my god. Well, you can't tell me to click here for more information and then not give it to me. Ape Escape? Japan Studios did Ape Escape? They did Jumping Flash? Sony, what the fuck? And Wild Arms, what the fuck? Sony, what is wrong with you? Oh, now I'm salty. Now I'm all kinds of salty. Wild Arms was actually like, that series was actually pretty goddamn good. They did Everyone's Golf. That's the one that Hazel likes, right? Oh shit, they did Dark Cloud. But maybe not. Wait. Skygunner? Is that? Oh my god, I've been wondering what the fuck game this was forever! Skygunner is a 3D third-person combat flight simulation game for PlayStation 2, setting and art style as elements of steampunk, developed by Pixel Arts, released in Japan 2001. I played that game. It was really fucking tough, but it looked really, really nice. Oh my god, Sony, what the fuck? Honestly, though. This! Congratulations, Soup. I have the next open archive video would be Wednesday the 13th. The next open review... Wait, that's December calendar. Hold on. Let's try this again with actual 2024. Okay, the next open spot for an archive video is Saturday the 13th. The next open spot for a review video is Friday the 19th. If you would like me to look at your level on LittleBigPlanet, let me know so that I could start planning how I would want to do that. If you are happy just with an archive video, that is acceptable as well, but give me a heads up what your thoughts are. Also, I'm just delaying so I don't have to end the stream, and that's not gonna work forever. So I'm gonna read Hyde's comment, and then I'm gonna start putting a ribbon on things. Hyde says they did this to focus their attention on making the Netflix originals of video games. Back when people still pretended like Netflix originals before Netflix started spending money on anything and everything, and now they're chasing the games as... Hold on a second. Twitch, why you do this to me? Games as a Service Dragon. They're silly is what they are. They're very, very silly. Slipping and dropping my fruit on the floor? Call that a grape escape. I love you, Holly. I love all y'all. You're just wonderful people. But, unfortunately, I do gotta wrap the things up, so... probably... I think for the first stream of the year, we might do an Isaac episode. Even though it's Dark Cloud Hours. Just because it's like... It's the first stream of the year. I feel like you kind of got to do either Isaac or LBP, and we just did LBP. But then, so that'll be Monday. And then Thursday, we'll be back to Dark Cloud. And I think that's pretty much it. Soup says, would prefer an LBSP because I'm interested in getting your definitive critical opinion on what I did well and what I could improve on. But I do want to stress that you absolutely do not have to cover this on either show, and that goes for all my levels, but it is appreciated, but not actively expected of you. Oh, I mean, no, Soup, this is an offer. Like, I do not read this as an obligation or expectation. Certainly not one that you are imposing on me. It's something that I would honestly enjoy doing, because there's a lot going on in your level, and I feel like there's a lot that could be talked about, and I'm interested to see how it's changed from when we did talk, when it was in like the production stage, to now. So that's gonna be kind of cool. So don't worry about that side of things. It's 0% worry on that side of things. But we'll talk about it a little bit, because it's not going to be a first impressions, obviously, because I've already done some of it. So that does give me a little bit more freedom in how I arrange the episode, because it means I could like get feedback from you, and if there's things you'd like to have said in the episode, as like a bit of a Q&A. But yeah, we'll talk. We've got 2 weeks before it's really a pressing concern. But folks, my throat is starting to rupture and rebel. So if we don't want this to be goth poetry, gotta put the ribbon on it. I love all y'all. It has been a wonderful year with everybody. My words are all over the map, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask y'all to please have a happy new year, a safe one if you're drinking or if you're driving, or if you're around anyone who is, and a sincere thank you for everything this year. This has been this year's been a lot. It picked up and it got much better in the second half, but the first half was it was really dicey, and I really needed what y'all gave to me. Folks who care about me, folks who would listen to me when I was having trouble, who would help talk me through things. It's really big what y'all did, and I want you to know that. So, but, right. I will ask, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Make sure that you're getting all the hydration that you need. Make sure that you are getting at least one meal a day in, even if it's trash, just to have something in your belly. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as humanly possible, or at least as close to schedule as your situation allows for. But overall and above all, please do know that you are important, that you are loved. There are a lot of people out there who are rooting for you, who want you to have your best life, who want you to be happy and healthy and safe. I'm one of those people, but I am only one of those people. There are many more. So, from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.